Sagittarius Capricorn to your mid-month reading for July. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, let's see what's going on with you and your energy. Of what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Sagittarius Capricorn, please. Sagittarius Capricorn, best message for mid-month. Uh-oh. That one didn't want to shuffle right. There we go. Being a little ornery this morning, I see. Okay, here we go. We have the moon coming out, talking about using your intuition. The moon is a great card. It's talking about indicating your keen intuitive senses. It's talking about that soul searching, being honest with yourself, finding deeper emotions within yourself, and also making the time to make things happen in the now, right? For that perfect timing. So, and it's showing that you know this, and that's why I love this, because it's in your energy that you are soul searching, that you are using your intuitive side, that you are knowing that whatever you need to do it now. It feels like the time is now, and you know this. So love that. Okay. Clarifying on the moon. This card's not only going to clarify on the moon, but the entire reading. Moving on. Yeah, soul searching, moving on, knowing that it's time. It's time to dig deep. It's time to get to where you feel you need to be with moving on, embarking on the much needed journey to leave the past behind. This card also allows you to understand that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, excuse me. And it signifies the time has arrived in which a difficult cycle in your life is coming to an end. And this is good though, because in your energy, you're saying, I know the time is now. I need to do some things that work for me, right? Really, that's soul searching. So that's wonderful. And moving on towards that. Okay, so let's get into the situation. The situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. Okay. Accelerated motion, going after those dreams. Wishing upon that star, waiting for that chariot to come in, getting that accelerated motion going. Conflict and defeat in the recent past, and disruption in the near future. So there could be a tower moment coming, a place where you feel like there is a disruption in your life. The disruption card is also like the tower. It's just a little bit different, right? Because these are oracle cards, so they have a little bit of a different kind of meaning. It's kind of more like I'm stuck in this wall. This disruption is keeping you stuck, more than really allowing the tower to fall, right? So it's, like I said, a little bit different. But it's still overwhelming and a little chaotic. That's where it's getting that tower moment feeling, okay? So going over here to the conflict and defeat, this is where something was definitely could have been defeating you. Something was very conflictive. Could have been someone, something. But this guy's like tripping and falling down these stairs, trying to make his way down, and he's having a hard time keeping his footing. That's, yeah. Okay. Clarifying on the conflict and defeat, please, for Sag Cap. The Death card. Having to let that go. Well, it said over here, right? I'm letting things go. I'm moving on from the past. I'm moving on from the conflict and the defeat. You know this. It's in your energy. You're saying, I just got out of this and I'm letting that go so that I can see better things for my future. If, you know, it almost feels like, you know, that if you hold on to all the past things, that's not doing anything for the present and the near future. So I love that. You're really there's a lot of hope over here within the moon for the accelerated motion. So yeah, letting go of the things that no longer serve you. Hey, you know what? The conflict and defeat might be there, but I'm letting that go because it's not serving me at all. No, I'm finding my happiness. Wow. So letting it go to find your happiness. It feels like it defeated you. You know, it's like one of those things where it's like conflict after conflict. There's only one place to go through this type of conflict, and that's to exit. Let it go and exit. It feels more like, goodbye, I'm done. It feels more like an exit. So yeah, it looks like you tripped on the way out to the exit door. That's really what it looks like with these two cards here. I'm tripping and I'm falling and I'm finding my way to the exit. And outside the exit is this happiness. Because you know you cannot win in this situation. There was no winning. All there was, yeah, 8 of Swords. Confusion. Stuck in your mind. You know. Anxieties. Yeah. So with the accelerated motion, yeah, love that. Now we know how you got to the moon over here. We're just going to say you found the exit door. Accelerated motion. Got it. Moving on. Yeah, from something, wow, either a backsliding relationship that you could not win. There was no coming together. It feels like there wasn't enough belief and enough faith, maybe not enough manifestation, not enough prayers. So you are accelerating towards getting the chariot, getting that going. You're saying, look, it's almost like you just like put your hands up in the air and just said, that's it, I'm done. I give up. I have to do something else. Because doing it this way is not doing anything. So you're definitely accelerating right out of that backsliding relationship, whether could be an old job, love, your family members you cannot get along. So you're saying your goodbyes, you know, leaving the house. That's it. I can't live with you people. You know what I mean? However it is. Everybody's story is a little bit different, but definitely it's not doing anything. So yeah, look, there's no support. If you're dealing with another Capricorn or Virgo or a Taurus, there's no support. And also it's even showing that you can't support this either. Maybe you couldn't support this person. Maybe you're like, I can't support this relationship either. There's not enough support from you. There's not, I don't have the want to support any of this. It's just, it feels kind of like, you know, you're always putting me in the back seat. So you're putting them in the back seat and you're moving on. Nice. You moved on over here. You moved on over here. It's still kind of in your energy because you know where you're coming from and why you're accelerating. What are you going for? You know, why is the accelerated motion here in the present? King of Wands. Really getting into that Sag power over here. Taking back what you believe is yours, taking back your own honor, taking back your own life, taking back your own power. Doing things for yourself, being loyal and honest to yourself. Well, it was saying too, what was it saying? The honesty of moving towards, being honest with yourself for the soul searching. That's what the moon is about. So there is this honesty. Your honesty is, I'm moving towards things that make me happy, that are good for me. Finding my own way, finding my own path, doing my, fighting my own dreams, kind of doing myself over here, right? Oh, wow, and you're swiftly moving. Nothing's going to stop you. Rushing in. You're just rushing right into this. You're not just moving, you're moving so fast. Because that's that accelerated motion, right? Because now you are manifesting, going after your dreams, taking a lot of action. Look at all the action. I mean, the Magician card is an action card, and then you have this swift moving action. So it's just clarifying that, yeah, you're definitely going towards what you want at a very swift pace. You might even felt like at one time somebody was holding you back from your dreams. So that could be a huge thing too, right? A lot of prosperity is coming out. Beautiful Cap card coming out now. And definitely your own energy here. A lot of nurturing yourself. And that's just because you know where you want to be. You know it because of the intuition. You're very unified with yourself in your own energy. And I'm not allowing anyone to tell you where to go, what to do. You're done with that because it's an independent thing. Another Capricorn card, because you're taking on this Capricorn energy that's saying, I'm independent. I will go what I want to go at. I need to do this for myself. And, you know, and with these two action cards, no one's going to stop you. So there's a lot of things going on that you know that you can travel towards. And this Nine of Coins is also traveling towards my prosperities. So you really had a good roll over here with the Judgment. Wow, making good judgment calls for yourself. Taking yourself out of something that, you know, from the past. It just seemed to keep getting you down. It's like, almost feels like kind of like you're climbing the stairs and then you get knocked back down. So it's almost like trying to walk the staircase, then falling. But now you don't have that. You have good judgment calls. It even feels like you might even have people who are interested in you for a job calling you. Getting yourself back to where you need to be for the best judgment. And using a lot of better judgment yourself as well. Because see, once you get past the conflict and you get past the Eight of Swords, you know, you're using your intuition, so you feel like you're making better judgment calls. Maybe you hadn't felt like you'd been making good judgment calls for a while, because you're just trying your hardest to get up that stairs. And sometimes staircase can only go so far. But then you have this disruption over here. And this disruption is like, I'm kind of stuck now. It's the near future. So something definitely has made you feel like you're stuck, making this unforeseen, major changes happening. Something about something, it's like something is going to take place, right? Within your life, it's going to make you feel like you're stuck against the wall. But even though it might seem like a negative experience, it can lead to enlightenment or a total shift within your lifestyle. So sometimes it just could be another stumble because you are moving on. So it doesn't have to be a huge, big negative thing. It's just going to, it's definitely disruptive though. Just don't let it get you down, because it doesn't look like it's going to last long. It's just one of those, it's a bump in the road. That's really what it looks like, a bump in the road. Let's put it that way, because it's not something horrifying. It's a bump in the road. You know, you're changing things, you're moving on. A lot of times as we move down the road, there's this rock in the road, right? And it doesn't feel like it's going to make you, you know, crash. It's more like it's going to pop a tire. That's crappy, right? Or it's going to fly up and break the windshield, or, you know what I mean? It's only something like that. That's why I consider it a bump in the road. Nothing super devastating. It's not going to make you swerve off the road, nothing like that. It's just enough to make you have a really crappy day. So, clarifying on the disruption. Find the disruption, please, for a Sag Cap. Oh, this card fell out. So, yes, just continue to use strength and confidence. And if anything, you know, what it really feels like too, Sag Cap, is that this bump in the road is going to make you even stronger, because it's going to make you want to fight even more. It's going to be like, don't you tell me, you know, you pop my tire. Because no matter what, you can pop my tire you want, because I'll just get out of this damn car. I'll walk down the street. I don't need a car to get there. You know what I mean? So you're going to build this like inner strength within yourself. So it's actually kind of like, because of the Judgment here, it almost feels kind of destined, like this has to happen to see how tough you are really going to be. How willing are you really going to be to get to this destiny that you're at? It's like being thrown at you. It's like this, there was not, or, you know, it's kind of like, I'm driving down the road and there was no rock. Okay, I'm telling you, there was no rock. I did not see this rock, okay, until I hit it. It's like this thing just popped out of nowhere, right? Because it even says unforeseen. So you did not see this as you're going down, because if you did, you would have swerved around it, right? No, but then all of a sudden you run it over, there's a big bump, and then pop, right? All of a sudden you have a flat tire. You go outside, you look down, and you see this huge rock. Look, how did that rock get there? Because I know when I was driving down, I didn't see that. So all it's going to do is puff you up to make you stronger in the end. So it's like the universe's way of saying, so how strong are you? Are you strong enough to get through this one? Or are you going to go backwards and let it defeat you? You're not going to let this defeat you. You are going to be a little upset about it, believe you and me, because otherwise it wouldn't be the Tower, right? So of course it's going to upset you. Money, I got to fix my tire, you know. But this inner strength is going to say, I don't care. I have to get to this job interview. I will walk. I don't care, you know. I won't sit around and wait for this thing to be fixed. I'm going to continue to keep going strong. Really taking on that fire energy with the Strength card. It's just gonna build a bigger fire within you to want to get it done. And that is exactly what the universe wants you to do, is to build that. Yes, because he wants to have this passion for what you're going after. You're rushing at this, so it's saying, okay, you know, let's get this going. Are you passionate about getting to where you want to be? Do you have the passion? Or let me throw this at you. And you will. You're going to overcome this. Yes, you're going to be upset with the Queen of Cups. Yes, it's going to be one of them things that's like emotionally draining in some ways. Because it's just like, come on. You know? But you have this strength. And you know what it really reminds me of is like, you know when something really makes you mad? This is really what this is, right? Come on, guys, you know this, right? When something really makes you mad and then it puts this extra fire in you and you're grumbling down, you're going to be like grumbling down the street. Well, that son of a bitch. Oh, man, and I can't believe that happened, and I'm so mad. And it's like, I'm so upset, and I can't believe that. That's more money out of my pocket. But then it's going to build this, you know what? But I'm getting there. Screw them, right? Don't tell me I can't, because it's going to give you that never say die feeling, right? Even though you're upset. So the upsetness is actually where it's going to push you to want to get done even more. That's that fire energy. I'm Leo rising, so I know that a lot, right? I know that. So I know that feeling of you know, the grumbling, the complaining. And I'm going to complain all the way down the road, right? But I'm going to keep going until, you know, even if my legs fall off. Okay. Yeah, because you have to have this offering. You have to get to where you have to go, because you have this beautiful offer coming in the near future from the Knight of Cups. Now, it could be, you know, from this water sign, you know, and you know, whether it's a job opportunity, whatever this opportunity is, and you're not going to miss this opportunity. It's just not going to happen, because it is something that you love, something you enjoy. It could be your dream coming in, and you're saying, or it could be this person. Maybe you're trying to get to a person. Maybe you're trying to get to a Cancer, and you're like, I'm not going to miss the chance with this Cancer. I'm going to get there. It could be. Maybe this is all about trying to get to your true love. I got Cancer, 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 and then Scorpio, right? Could be a huge possibility for some of you that you're trying your hardest, right? We've got a lot of love in here as well, a lot of passion. For a lot of you, though, I think it's a job opportunity. That's why I'm going on that kind of thing, because it's more of a dream and of a passion of I'm going to get this done. I'm tired of people holding me back. Okay. Take it how it resonates, but yes. Wow. Two of Wands. This is going to give you so much growth. It's going to actually give you a lot of maturity in this kind of area as well. So it's going to be growth and maturity in this area, because you're learning how to really take on when difficulty strikes. You're going to learn to kind of buffer through it. Really, you know. So yeah, and it's also going to give you more decision making too with the Two of Wands. So when you do get to this person who's offering you this job, you know, you're going to, you know, learn how to face the tough decisions. It's teaching you, you know, also taking on more obligations, growing through the obligations. Taking huge leaps, being prepared for, you know, more dreams to come true as well. Okay. Let's see. Let's clarify what the angels have to say. And if this is love, I'll also grab a romance angel card message card. Set it backwards. Okay, so in the near future, yeah, in the near future, and it's kind of like it feels like this over here is kind of like I said, because of the Judgment, it feels like kind of a learning tool thing for you. Yeah, choose new direction, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're moving on to do so. Very nice. No need to worry, because you got this, right? You super got this. If you believe. Okay, and pulling an angel romance card for those of you who could be dealing with a love situation. Love. Calling in a soulmate. Wow. Because it's safe for you to love again, and you know that. Any other ones? Give your relationship a chance and trust. Wow. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.